Hi, everybody. It's Robin Nash. You are watching Instagram Live as we're all working from home. And this is the most exciting thing ever because, due to everything going on in the world and we're all forced to be home and social distance, we get the luxury of all these like massive people who want to start doing Instagram live chats with us. And today I have Kelly Clarkson. Oh,
Hi.
and then she's here.
I love that they gave you 8 minutes. That's amazing.
Minutes, Kelly Clarkson. Oh my
I
God.
was like,
I
wow, this is rapid fire.
I have too much to say in 8 minutes, but I'm so happy you're joining me. I'm Robin. We're in Phoenix.
Hi.
So thank you so much. I've been a
Thank you for
fangirl.
having me.
What's that?
Thank you for having
Oh my
me.
gosh, of course. Are you kidding? I've been a fangirl since day one from American Idol days. I've been watching
Oh,
you
that's awesome.
your whole career. So thank you so much for joining. Where are you right now?
I'm actually I'm sitting in our unfinished cabin in Montana. So this
Okay.
looks like it's decorated, but this is all cheating. There's not even walls over there that are done. So
What's funny is I wasn't sure if you were still there, but when all of this started and the home quarantine stuff, I saw you do a video and you were singing a Mariah Carey song from your bathroom.
oh God, Vanishing, that's my favorite. Well, she had tweeted about it and I thought, oh my God, she saw it. Like, it was amazing.
She did.
But I did know that track number. I was a huge Mariah fan. I am a huge Mariah fan. But I was a big one growing up, and I love that singer said. But then Mandy didn't even pick me, but it's fine.
It's so cute. I just love that she noticed that you did that, and it was so entertaining for me, and it was just like right at the beginning of everyone at home. So you're entertaining everybody from your house. So that's really exciting.
Oh, well, there was nowhere to entertain you but a bathroom because it's a small cabin. So
Hey, did acoustic, so it's great.
I know. I was like, I'll take it.
Okay, well, it's a big day for you because your big song, I Dare You, brand new, just came out yesterday. So congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We've been working on it for a hot second. So thank you.
So that song, obviously it's about like love, not fear, but I also saw that you sang that in other languages.
Yeah, and it's translated. The same message is kind of translated with, obviously sometimes in other languages there's no word to depict in that language what we're saying in English. So all the artists that I worked with writers, and they have the message in their language, and then we did it as a duet. And it's always kind of been a dream of mine to sing. I grew up singing in different languages with opera, and so I never sang in Hebrew or Arabic before.
Okay.
But I had done French and German and Spanish before. But those were still difficult, and I don't think I maybe nailed all of them, but I definitely tried my best.
Wait, how do you know all those other languages?
I grew up singing opera, so like whenever I was younger, like all I ever sang in, I feel like, was French, Italian, Latin, German. It was never English, like with that stuff. So yeah, so well, it was like the only way I was going to be able to go to college was to get I just completely blanked on the word. Oh, to get a scholarship. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm drunk at 11:53. No, I'm not. No, it was the only way I was able to get a scholarship, and I would have been able to. And so I did all these competitions for that, like state competitions and stuff like that. But when you're a kid, you're like, but I want to sing Whitney Houston. But now it's like really cool to have that kind of, that you can imitate, people's languages. It's kind of fun. So
I can't believe that is so incredible you actually saying that. And then I saw you brought some other people in with you.
Yeah, well, actually the artists in there, Maya, we did, she's from Israel, we did Hebrew. Fozia, she's from kind of all over. I think she's in Canada right now, but she's Moroccan, and she did the Arabic with me. And then we have Carolyn in Germany with Glashmanspiel, their band. She did it with me, and then Zaz from France and Blas from España. So it was really cool. It was awesome I actually just met all of them. I had met Fozia before because she came to the studio, but the other ones didn't. We actually did a TV show, or we did my TV show, and had all of us on there. So it was really cool.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
to have Zoom with all of them too. So
Zaz was the only one that couldn't make it because of the global timing and everything. But it was really cool.
How are you doing at home, by the way, with your kids? Are your little ones with you?
I'm pretty much just. I mean, every day is different, but like most days, I'm like, wow, Groundhog Day. Like this is because it's like I've always been a busy person.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing all my jobs, plus doing all the stuff at home, like cooking and cleaning and everything. Right. So it's, so
we're all doing that. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, 8 minutes. So tell me, for all of your fans, what is the number one thing you're doing with your kids that are keeping them the most occupied?
Well, actually, school's keeping them pretty occupied now that we're not in spring break. But other than that, I got a tip from Justin Timberlake. I did an interview with him for my show, and
Okay.
his son and my son's birthdays were like days apart. And it's hard for a 4-year-old doesn't understand all of this, you know,
Right.
but they, possibly do understand that they didn't get a big party.
Yeah.
And so he told me, he was like, man, we went out and they didn't go out. They had a bounce house sent to them. Like, you can order a bounce house. And I was like, what? And so I ordered a bounce house. And so that's our kids' favorite thing to do. And it's also just really good for parents to get your kids outside and just exercising in some form and getting tired.
Right.
So that's been probably their favorite thing.
I know. I have some friends that got trampolines in their backyard. So same thing, bouncy house, trampolines.
Genius.
All of it. Okay, and
Yeah.
then what's the number one thing? Because all I do is cook now, and I'm running out of ideas. I'm like,
Oh.
I can't stop cooking and eating, but I need something.
It is so hard.
So
I
what's your
literally have bought
go-to?
2 pieces of equipment just so I don't leave this pandemic 400 pounds. But I think my favorite thing that I haven't gotten tired of cooking is chicken enchiladas. I love the chicken enchiladas that I just randomly came up with one day, but
Okay.
they're really good. Everything else pretty much sucks, but I'm good at that.
Oh wait, can I just tell you, I'm like obsessed with Wayfair, and I just saw that you have
Oh my gosh,
a
I love it.
collection at Wayfair, like a home country
Yes.
farmhouse collection.
Yes, it's like a French country kind of style, but it's cool because I actually wasn't going to be able to be in Montana, and I bought a bed and breakfast here, and I was like, oh, it'd be really fun to like redecorate with all my line or like
Right.
stuff from Wayfair, like because we're partners now. We've been working. I love working with them. They're such a cool team, and so I ended up now I'm decorating. I'm doing all this stuff and renovating because we're here. So
Cool.
it's actually been a really cool release for me.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I was looking at your collection because I'm trying to do also
Thanks.
like that farmhouse chic look. Going
Yeah.
out. I'm like, oh my god,
I love it. I love it because usually French country is like very muted, but then you have pops of color. That's my favorite.
So wait, did you say you bought a bed and breakfast in Montana?
Yeah, a while back I bought a bed and breakfast, and I was like, oh, this will be really cute to like turn around and do his little business here. It's like right in town, like 15 minutes from us, from our ranch. So anyway, that was the idea. But now it turns out we're probably going to have to live there until our house is built here on the ranch. So we're just kind of decorating and renovating for our family for right now. But eventually it will be a bed and breakfast. So
Like where if I go to Montana, I can stay. What's it called?
yeah, it's called Vintage Valley. We haven't decided if we're going to call it Vintage Valley Bed and Breakfast or Vintage Valley something else, but it's Vintage Valley is our ranch, so it'll have that name.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so I know I'm almost done with this. I can't believe I'm running out of time already. But on The Voice, what happens now? I love you on The Voice. You are so much fun to watch. I mean, you're like my
I love
favorite.
doing it, man. It's so fun. I love the crew. I love everybody. It's so fun. It's a tricky time now though, because we're all kind of trying to navigate. Yeah, like how are we going to do the lives? Like everything else was shot beforehand, so we're trying to figure that out, and everybody's also in a different level of bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of nowhere, so we're trying to figure out like how to accomplish this. But we also as a team, nobody really wants to not to postpone it, because everybody, we've gotten so much feedback, more than any other season I've been on, because there's really nothing for people to do sometimes. Like we're running out of things to do. So to have like live things and like new shows like is really important. And so, Audrey, who's the executive producer of The Voice, everybody's really putting their heads together and trying to figure out how we accomplish the lives.
That's what I was going to ask, because I just finished watching, the knockout rounds, on Monday. So I'm like, when did the live show start, and how are they going to navigate through that? So
well, one thing we lucked out with is there's only 3 weeks of lives with this season, so that we kind of lucked out there. That was just a random thing that happened this season, because there's also like a new thing that's happening in the lives, which is like a 4-way knockout between the saves. So it's also a new thing that's happening, and so there's a lot to navigate. But the cool thing about The Voice, they're a well-oiled machine, so I'm sure we're gonna figure it out.
Who's your favorite, Nick, Blake, or John? As far as like your favorite people, like Who do you like
I
the
don't, they're
most?
so different, right? Like all
They
those
are.
artists are so different. It depends on the scenario. I mean, if I'm stuck on an island, I might pick someone differently than if, you know, maybe a bar, going to a bar with. It's like,
Blake at the bar, I'm sure.
definitely at the bar. Yeah.
Okay, so last thing, I'm getting the
I would
alert that
never
it's
be
been.
trapped with him on an island.
That what?
I definitely wouldn't pick him to be trapped on an island.
Although you'd be a good time. That's so fun. Oh my gosh, I can't believe our time's up. So last thing, I Dare You is out. It's out today. It's an incredible song. So thank you so much for writing that and putting that out there.
I didn't write it actually. That was actually written by Laura Veltz, Ben West, and Natalie
Really?
Enby. Yeah, so
You
that is
write
the coolest
everything.
thing. I do usually write a lot, but there are songs that come along in my career that I love, that are huge singles of mine too, that I don't necessarily have to write. But this song actually several artists wanted, and I lucked out somehow and got it. So I was very excited about it.
Well, everyone's commenting how much they love that song. It's incredible. We're playing it on our radio station already. So
thank you so much.
Of course, you're welcome. I love you. I've been loving you since day one. I'm so happy to finally talk to you.
I really love the support. It's like really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you making a video and an album to follow?
We are.
You should do a video from your Montana ranch.
Yeah, we are already doing an album, and we did like a compilation video with like all the artists from all the different parts of the world while we were in the pandemic, kind of while we're still here. But I mean, they even asked me, and I was like, guys, I don't think you get, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, what kind of video are you wanting?
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen as far as like just a solo video yet, but we have hooked one of the little areas in the cabin up with a little studio. So I'm able to finish working on the album. So, but yes, there is an album in the works, and there are some really great songs, like just I got to write with people and just new stuff.
Well, I think because of the song and the lyrics where it's like choosing love, not fear, in a way that can almost relate to what's going on in the world today. Where you can almost
I know, it was so ironic that our release was now. I know. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to cut you off.
Oh, no, it was nice to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I'm going to say one more thing. Trolls World, the movie. And
Trolls World Tour, I love it. Did you like it?
Can you believe that? I'm so happy that they released it to stream so everyone, all the kids can see it, and you're in that too.
Me too. It was actually very smart. It was smart to release it because now more people will probably watch it like this. You know what I'm saying? I know the box office numbers matter still, but like it's a really cool thing that they're doing now with Onward was released as well. There's like a lot of animated films. It's really cool that they're doing that because parents are dying for some kind of entertainment. Yeah.
Your kids realize that it's you when they're watching Trolls? Like do they recognize?
Totally.
Yeah,
they totally. I think Ugly Dolls, when I came out with Ugly Dolls, they were I kind of ruined everything with that, like the smoke and mirrors of animation. I was a character in Ugly Dolls, so they kind of are like, oh, there's like humans that speak, and it's the cartoon. That's the cartoon's not real. Like, so they're, because they're still toddlers, so they're still dreaming that that's all real. But yeah, no, they know it's me. Yeah.
That's so cute. Okay, well, love to you and your family, and thank you for your new song, I Dare You, and be safe.
And thank you so much for the support. Yeah. Stay healthy.
Absolutely, Kelly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
bye.
talking today.